Okay, here's my review for Madam Web, and I'm not even going to get into a plot synopsis. It's not really that interesting. All you need to know is that it's a character from Spider-Man's world, as I'm sure a lot of you know, and Sony decided she needs her own movie. Like they did that with Venom, Morbius, now her, and then Craven the Hunter is on the way. So yeah, they're ready to get the ball rolling. This is what they need to do. Like we don't need really any more Spider-Man movies. We need to make more movies with their characters. All these characters need their own movies, apparently. But I don't know. I don't recall stumbling across anything on the internet that where people were saying, "Give Madam Web her movie. Give her her own movie. We don't care if Spider-Man's in it or not. Just give her her own movie, please, please." I didn't feel any buzz from that at all. They just thought it would be a great move for the studio. I mean, Venom is very understandable because Venom is a beloved character. People cannot get enough of Venom. I mean, they love him even when he's not fighting Spider-Man. I mean, he has his own comic and stuff like that. I mean, come on now. But I mean, that's very understandable. But Morbius, hit or miss, and it turned out to be a miss. Very forgettable ass movie. Don't even remember a lot of what happened. And then here, Madam Web. There's like so many things wrong with it. Like they'll have moments, very intense moments, where it goes a little something like this. Like it'll go like this, where a bad guy's like, I'm a bad guy and I'm going to destroy everything you love. Ha 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 ha. And then there's the hero. Like, oh no, someone's in trouble. I have to go save them. I have to go save them. Very awkward camera movements, like where it just zooms in, zooms out, zooms in, zooms in, zooms out, and this, and that, and that. Like, they did that, like, not even 5 minutes into the movie. Like, what in the hell? I don't want to blame the actors. I mean, like, and I feel bad for Dakota Johnson. I mean, like, another movie that came out in February outside of the 50 Shades trilogy where she is the main character, and it's just underwhelming and it's horrible. I just feel bad for her. Like, that's one thing that this movie has in common with, with those movies, like where it's the 50 Shades trilogy. They came out in February. Dakota Johnson stars in it. And then here's Madam Web. Came out in February. Dakota Johnson is the star. Oh my gosh. But I mean, like, I thought the young girls were fine. Like one of which is going to be Hawkgirl in the DCU, making her debut in Superman Legacy. And then we're going to see her in The Last of Us Season 2. So that's going to be fun. So it was cool to get an idea of how she is as an actress. And this is the first thing I saw her in. But I'm looking forward to seeing her in those projects. But, man. Writing is awful. I mean, like, what... If I was in that meeting where they're like, yeah, we're gonna make a Madam Web movie, let's make it happen, I would have been like, no, this is suicide for the studio. Why do you want to do this? I mean, you're gonna waste a lot of money. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I mean, like we're like early in 2024. This could be like the worst movie of the year. I mean, like if something else comes out much worse than that later at some point this year, I stand corrected. But I don't see that happening. I really don't. And if you saw my out of theater reaction, you know that I was very drained, and I just could not really. I wasn't angry because I had no excitement to see it whatsoever. So if I did have excitement, where I'm like, yeah, Madam Web, here we go, yeah, they're on the ball. I cannot wait for this movie. It's gonna be epic. Then I would have walked out of that theater like wanting to break my phone as I'm recording this review. But yeah. I mean, I feel like the marketing, just the idea, just hearing that this movie's happening alone, where I'm just like, why are they doing this? I mean, like, cash grab, more like pissing away your budget. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, with that all being said, this movie gets maybe 1 out of 5 or oh, I was going to say -1, where that is the title of a much better movie. But yeah, like, nah. I feel like giving it even 1 out of 5 is generous. I don't know. But I had to see it, like to see if it would tie into the much more beloved universe that is Marvel. I don't see it happening. I truly don't. I don't see it happening. But out of love for my love for Marvel and the comic book genre, I feel like okay, let me just give this a shot, and if it's good, all right. If it's not, then okay, I just got it out the way. But that's why I went to go see it. But I don't know. And don't even bother sitting through the credits. There's nothing there. You're just gonna see credits roll and then boom, and the lights pop on, and then you can leave. That's it. And they try to remind you, like just a little bit that it's part of Spider-Man's world. And I didn't even get goosebumps. I didn't get excited. I was just sort of like, oh, okay, there we go. They felt like they could get this ball rolling without Spider-Man. It worked with Venom. It only worked with Venom. Let that be a lesson. Just stop this whole, we're going to get these characters from Spider-Man's world, give them a own movie. Like, we don't need a Green Goblin movie. Don't need none of that. Just stop it. Just stop it. I don't need a Hobgoblin movie. Just stop it. But we'll see how Kraven the Hunter does. I don't know. But yeah, that's my review. If you, like, you know what to do. Thumb up the video, leave your comments, share your thoughts, and click the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. So yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So until then, take care.